Hello everyone, welcome to a new year with new challenges. I hope you had a nice Christmas time and a good start into 2026. Let's see what will happen this year. Today we're finishing up the EXVENT trilogy and answer the question, can I beat XCOM 2 War of the Chosen using only EXVENT Shieldbearers in combat? This run will be interesting since EXVENT Shieldbearers are a not finished class, but they already exist within the mod files. And through a few changes in the files, I made them playable, or at least what is available to be played. So before we jump into Gatecrasher, we jump to the rules, and I'll keep it short. Commander difficulty, Honest Man, and only EXVENT Shieldbearers in combat. To the Shieldbearers themselves, they are different, to say the very least. They have a ballistic shield as a primary weapon, and a pistol as a secondary. But they can't fire the pistol, they can only overwatch with it. So how do we attack? With our shields in
close range.
The shield bearers have a shield bash ability that is a guaranteed hit, but as a trade-off only deals 3 to 4 damage, so it doesn't have a crit chance. So the chance of us one-shotting a base trooper is not high. But what is good, that is shield bearers can put up a projectile barrier for either themselves or an allied unit. This projectile barrier makes a unit immune to the next attack. I have to say, I have mixed feelings going into this run, given after the mid-game with our stun lancers on the last run, but let's see how far we can go. This is actually the second attempt of Gatecrasher. On the first attempt we lost 2 soldiers, and now we only have 1 on bleed out, but we survive. If we have this much trouble going on Gatecrasher already, I have a bad feeling moving forward. First Guerrilla Op, we bash through a trooper and a sectoid. We repeat the process on an identical pod, and then we find the general. We manage to take him down with the last turn left, and then a trooper and captain march into us, but we also take them down. No casualties this mission. Next up is our first resistance op, and we cleared quite nicely and managed to stay concealed until we meet the VIP. We deal with some enemies but make it out without big issues. Now the first retaliation is up and we score the assassin. Again. We deal with a sectoid and a trooper and activate another sectoid, trooper, and the faceless before she comes to say hello. We did get rid of the sectoid before she got to attack, but thankfully the trooper only shoots at the civilian. I decide to take down the faceless and the trooper first. We then focus everything we have on the assassin and the reinforcement trooper she summoned in. We are left with a bleed out but no casualties in the end, and we managed to kill the assassin after what felt like an eternity. If this pacing keeps up, I see no big future for this run. Next Guerrilla Op, we activate all 3 pods at once and lose influx, but we clear the mission without further losses. First supply rate is up and we have the Savage Sidrep. Now I thought to myself that this would be great since I will be up against melee units with melee units. The idea was good, the only problem was that I did not only have less HP but also less damage output. So we ambushed the first faceless, and what followed up was the maybe longest melee fight I've ever seen in XCOM 2. We managed to take out all enemies without suffering any losses, but we really are not looking good. Next mission we have to rescue the VIP from the underground. Kamikaze dies to a purifier blowing up upon death, and we lose Virgil while holding off the ambush. we at least get some good news as we get plated armor, and this gives our shield bearers 2 armor points, and that is beautiful. We get the next gorilla op, and then we have the location scout sit rep, and the fact that there's only 2 pods means that the assassin will show up here. So let's see how bad it goes. We start off by blowing a mech from the roof and sending it to hell. After that, the assassin activates, and we also activate the Viper and 2 troopers at the same time. We engage to take them down, and we also do take the assassin down without suffering any losses. Next retaliation strike, we are facing mutons, and they popped up in my mind very late, because mutons counterattack melee attacks. So they could end the run right here. Thankfully, the shield bash ignores the counterattack and deals damage. That was the most critical part of the mission to me. The rest of the mission goes pretty smoothly and we don't lose anyone. Next up is a gorilla op with a horde sit rep. We managed to take down the relay, but 2 of our troops get mauled by the loss, and we also lose our TLP pistol. I also realized that our abilities past corporal rank are not implemented yet, so corporals are the best thing we can get. Next supply raid, I evac out after the first pod because an Armstrong knocked 2 of my troops unconscious. Then comes the next gorilla op, and I have rushed powered armor research to get a new shield, but we are still forced to retreat because all pods activate once again and the assassin is troubling us as well. And here I just decide to drop the towel and accept defeat. So the answer for this one is no. I cannot beat XCOM 2 War of the Chosen using only EXVENT Shieldbearers in combat. If the abilities would work, maybe we would have had a better outcome in some situations, but we just didn't. The Shieldbearer class is an interesting concept that I would wish could be finished, since the XCOM mod is one of my favorites. With that said, I hope you still enjoyed the video, even if it was a lot shorter this time. And if you did, drop a like, comment, and if you're feeling generous, subscribe. It's free and only costs a click, while helping me showing this to other people that are interested in this content. You all have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next video.